In case you haven't heard, the self-proclaimed King of New York is back. But honestly, after everything that Tekashi 6ix9ine has done, somehow, someway, he was still able to get the attention of millions of people even during a pandemic. Maybe he's just the greatest troll of all time, or people genuinely like the guy. Either way, 6ix9ine, who was serving a 2-year sentence, was originally expected to be released from prison in August, but fears of the virus led to lawyers making a case for the New York rapper to spend the rest of his sentence in home confinement. Much like the rest of us. The judge agreed to terms, and Tekashi has been home since April. And within a month of being home, he's broken YouTube, dropped new music, apologized for snitching, and started a feud with another rapper. Looks like we got a lot of tea for you guys today. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to I.O. I'm your host for this one, Jared Bronstein, and before we get into it, let me know in the comments down below if you were in Tekashi's live stream. As always, we got some comments I'll be replying to at the end of this one, and make sure to stick around for the bloopers. I promise you guys there will be a lot of them, because I don't actually deliberately screw up. I actually just screw up a lot. It's actually bad how bad I actually am at my job, yet for some reason, I still work here. So it seems Tekashi really wasn't kidding when he said people can't do numbers like him. After trolling and hinting that music would be dropping for about a month, 6ix9ine's song Gooba dropped on May 8th. In 19 hours, the video has hit 31.6 million views, and I'm sure by the time you guys see this video, those numbers will have doubled. Considering how the premiere of the video literally broke YouTube for a short period of time, I wouldn't be surprised. But if 6ix9ine's colorful, booty-shaking, homemade music video wasn't enough, he also decided to go on Instagram Live for his 17.8 million followers to see what he's been up to. Of course, when you go on live, only a small percentage of your followers actually ever tune in, especially when you have 17 million plus. However, for 6ix9ine, numbers are never small, apparently, which is why he was able to hit 2 million live viewers on his broadcast. In March, Tory Lanez and Drake broke the record with 310,000 live viewers, and shortly after, an R&B battle between Babyface and Teddy Riley would hit 500,000. Those numbers were originally thought to be untouchable, but then 6ix9ine somehow intrigued 2 million people worldwide to tune into his live. Do you guys understand how many people are, like 2 million? And for those who did, well, it certainly didn't disappoint. Over the course of the live stream, Tekashi proclaimed he's still the King of New York, saying, I quote, "Why I keep hearing King of New York? Y'all are not the King of New York. Look at the numbers. For the King of New York let's cut that out. Little boy, sit down. If you don't got this watch, I'm not beefing with anyone from New York. If you don't got this watch, you're a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on the forehead. King's home, it's over." End quote. Obviously, this was in reference to up-and-coming New York rapper Lil TJ, who called himself the King of New York not too long ago. However, 6ix9ine also apologized to his fans and his family for putting them in danger. Yet, what really took the spotlight was him explaining his side of the story. Speaking on the snitching situation, 6ix9ine started questioning where the loyalty was for him before he snitched. I quote, "But where was the loyalty when you were sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you were caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty when you stole millions of dollars? So who broke it first? When I met Son, he was sleeping on the rug. I said, listen, I'm a Mexican rainbow-haired kid and I rap. I'm not about that gang shit, but I know how to get us out. If you can't hold me down out here in the free world, what makes you think if I would have held it down, you wouldn't violate me in prison?" All of this is referring to his former manager, Shawty, who 6ix9ine testified against while striking a plea deal, bringing down a large group of New York Bloods who were a part of the Trey 9 gang. He then goes on to thank his lawyer and the judge's decision for allowing his early release, claiming he didn't even do anything wrong. I quote him saying, "I want to shout out my lawyer, Lance Lazaro. I want to say thank you to the judge for allowing me to come home to my family. I appreciate that. I didn't do anything wrong." End quote. But there was also the taunting of Meek Mill and really every other artist. For those of you who don't know, Meek Mill tweeted out and has continued tweeting out shots at 6ix9ine, including saying things such as, I quote, "I hope that rat going live to apologize to the people he told on or the victim. Y'all forgot fast that a rat killed a Nipsey. He wasn't supposed to be on the streets. That's the only thing I'm gonna say today because he's dead. Left his baby mama and child like a coward as targets. And, I quote, now you just an informant behind a keyboard trying to troll families you ruined so it's not gone hit the same. And by the way, I'm doing this for my sons so you won't be around to impact their lives ever." End quote. There was plenty more, but the message is clear. And Tekashi received it, responding on the live saying, I quote, "For a rat to come home and do more numbers than you, I would be mad too. If a rat came home the way I came home and did more numbers than me, I would be mad. You have every reason to be mad." End quote. He also said he was the greatest artist in the world before ending. So, as you can clearly see, Tekashi 6ix9ine is back and it seems he hasn't missed a beat. Within hours of officially showing his face to the public, he started a feud with another rapper, dropped a song which has been listened to tens of millions of times, and broke a record for most watched live Instagram with 2 million viewers. Something tells me he'll be breaking that record again sometime soon, but we'll just have to wait and see. For now, let me know your thoughts on this entire situation in the comments down below, and let's reply to some comments from the video. Adele's extreme weight loss is dividing the internet. Rose the Weirdo said, as long as she's doing it for herself and is happy, I'm all for it. I completely and wholeheartedly agree with that. I think it's dumb that we're even talking about her. As long as she is happy, as long as she is healthy, who cares? Like, straight up, why is this even a topic? Katie K said, all I care about is your voice, and it doesn't change regardless. That's a myth. I'm sorry if your name is Caddy. I thought it was Caddy, and I went with Katie. Maybe it's Caddy, I'm sorry. That is actually very interesting. I didn't look that up. The whole people say your size determines your voice. But again, that probably is a myth, because considering how, you know, your throat's a muscle, and your diaphragm, I don't think would get bigger or smaller based on the amount of fat on your body. I think your diaphragm just stays the same size. Obviously, when you breathe in and out, it'll grow, but I don't think as someone physically gets bigger, your diaphragm, maybe it actually would expand. I'm probably telling an idiot now. I'm obviously not a doctor. I don't know. Do your organs expand as you get larger? If you gain just weight? I mean, as you become a human, obviously your heart grows as you get older. I don't know. Moving on. Lily Abrams said, it's inspiring, and what's wrong with a woman being healthy? Again, completely agree. All the power to her. As long as Adele's happy, that's really all that people should care about. It just seems like nowadays people just, you know, I'm not even gonna comment on it. I'm not gonna comment on anything. I love you guys. Stay safe. Jared Bronstein. Peace and out. But where was the loyalty when you were sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you were caught on the If you can't hold me down out here in the free world, what makes you think What makes you think if I would have... okay.